How many times have you found yourself running on autopilot, caught in a cycle of endless tasks and feeling overwhelmed yet unable to stop? In a world that celebrates productivity and constant action, it's hard to imagine that one of the most powerful skills you can develop is the skill of stopping. But what if I told you that stopping, pausing, reflecting, and taking a moment to reset is not a sign of weakness, but a key ability of a truly mature person? Today, we're going to explore how the ability to stop, to slow down, and to say enough is not just necessary, but crucial for living a balanced, purposeful life. It's a skill that will transform your approach to work, relationships, and even your health. So let me ask you this: how often do you give yourself permission to stop? Welcome to Awaken Your Essence. We're diving into a topic that is often overlooked in a fast-paced world that constantly pushes us forward: the skill of stopping. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? We live in an age where we're encouraged to hustle, to go, and to never stop. We've been conditioned to equate action with success and stagnation with failure. But what if I told you that the true mark of maturity and wisdom isn't always in how much you do, but in how well you can pause and reflect? The truth is, the skill of stopping is not just about taking a break. It's about intentionality, mindfulness, and being present with yourself. In today's video, we'll explore the transformative power of stopping, why it's vital to our well-being, how it can improve our mental health, and how to cultivate this skill in our daily lives. By the end, you'll understand why stopping is not a luxury, but a necessity for true growth. Before we dive into the benefits of stopping, let's first examine why so many of us struggle with it. Why do we feel like we can't stop, even when we know it's the best thing for us? We live in a world that glorifies busyness. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, our lives are filled with distractions, demands, and endless to-do lists. The hustle culture tells us that if we're not constantly working, we're failing. Social media bombards us with images of people who are always achieving, always going after the next big thing, and always striving for more. In such a culture, stopping is seen as weakness, as if pausing means falling behind. But is this really true? Here's the thing: productivity doesn't equal progress. In fact, continual movement without pause can often lead to burnout, stress, and ultimately, a lack of fulfillment. The ability to stop is what enables us to reflect, recalibrate, and realign with our true purpose. Another reason we resist stopping is the fear of missing out. We're afraid that if we stop, we'll fall behind, miss an opportunity, or not be part of something important. In today's fast-paced, always connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that if we're not constantly active, we're missing out on something, whether it's work-related or socially. But here's the paradox: when we constantly chase the next thing, we often miss out on the present moment, which is the only moment where real life happens. FOMO isn't just about missing events, it's about missing life itself. There's also the deep-rooted feeling of guilt many of us carry when we stop. We've been conditioned to feel like our worth is tied to our productivity. If we stop, we worry that we're not contributing, not being productive enough, or not doing enough to justify our existence. But here's the truth: you don't need to earn your right to rest. Your worth isn't based on how much you do, but on who you are. Taking a moment to stop and rest doesn't diminish your value. It enhances your ability to show up fully when you are working, creating, or engaging with others. When we take a break, we give our minds the opportunity to clear the clutter. Just like our physical bodies need rest, our minds need rest as well. Constantly pushing forward without pausing leads to mental fatigue and diminished focus. But when we stop and reflect, we give ourselves the space to organize our thoughts, evaluate our priorities, and make clearer decisions. This mental clarity doesn't just improve our work, it improves the quality of our life. Stopping allows us to process our emotions. Life throws so many challenges our way, and without stopping, we often just push through, suppressing emotions like stress, frustration, and sadness. But when we take the time to stop, we allow ourselves to acknowledge and process our feelings. This leads to greater emotional resilience. Instead of running on empty, we build the emotional strength to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. There is a direct link between overworking and physical health issues, such as high blood pressure, poor sleep, and weakened immune systems. The constant pressure to keep going can take a serious toll on our bodies. When we stop, we allow our bodies to rest and recover. This is not just about taking a nap. It's about listening to your body, honoring its need for rest, and creating a lifestyle that supports overall health. Remember, stopping doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you're prioritizing your long-term well-being. When we stop, we open the door to creativity. It's in the moments of pause that our most innovative ideas often come to us. Think about the last time you had a great idea. Was it during the rush of a busy workday, or when you took a walk, meditated, or just sat in silence? Stopping allows space for new ideas to emerge. It's when we take a break that we're able to think outside the box, make new connections, and solve problems in creative ways. Now that we understand why stopping is important and how it can transform our lives, let's dive into how we can cultivate this skill. One of the most powerful tools to help us stop is the practice of mindfulness and meditation. By intentionally taking time to slow down and focus on the present moment, we give our minds the chance to reset. Meditation doesn't have to be a long, complicated practice. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing and mindful awareness can have a profound impact on your day. In our busy world, we need to set boundaries around our rest. This means creating designated times in our day where we commit to stopping. Whether that's taking a break from work, disconnecting from our devices, or simply having quiet time to reflect. When we set these boundaries, we send a message to ourselves that our health and well-being are just as important as our productivity. Rather than waiting until the end of the day to rest, build small pauses into your routine. Take 5-minute breaks every hour to stretch, breathe, or simply be still. These short pauses throughout the day can help you maintain energy, improve focus, and reduce stress. It's about creating a rhythm that honors both productivity and rest. Taking time to stop doesn't just mean pausing physically, it means pausing mentally and emotionally. Schedule regular moments of reflection in your day or week. Ask yourself questions like, how am I feeling? What do I need right now? Am I aligned with my values and goals? Reflection is the key to understanding whether you're on the right path or if you need to adjust your course. Stopping isn't just about personal growth. It's about improving how we interact with others. When we stop, we give ourselves the space to listen more deeply, to connect more authentically, and to show up fully in our relationships. When we stop, we give others the gift of our full attention. In relationships, especially in this busy world, it's easy to be distracted or preoccupied while others are speaking. But when we stop and truly listen, we create deeper connections and understanding. Stopping also creates space for empathy. When we are constantly rushing, we often miss the emotional cues of those around us. By stopping and pausing, we can better understand the feelings of others and respond with compassion. Taking time to stop can improve how we communicate. Instead of reacting impulsively or saying things we regret, we can take a moment to pause and think before we speak. This leads to more thoughtful and effective communication. If this video resonated with you, I want to encourage you to take a step back and ask yourself, when was the last time you stopped? If you're ready to embrace the power of stopping in your life, like, comment, and share this video with someone who might need to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe to Awaken Your Essence for more content that will help you find balance, peace, and growth in your life. Remember, stopping isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Embrace the pause and watch how it transforms your life.